We created the only mobile golf simulator company that can fit in the back of your car. Every single piece of equipment that we chose specifically for its compactness, portability, and simplicity. And today I'm going to walk you through 5 pieces of equipment that you can choose specifically to keep a compact, simple, and affordable setup, just like we did. Today we're going to go through the launch monitor, the projector, the hitting mat, the iPad, and the hitting bay, which is the most important piece of your equipment if you're looking for a compact setup. So stick around to the end because you're not going to want to miss it. All right, let's talk about the launch monitor. We use a side-sitting model for a few reasons. We like the SkyTrack Plus. A lot of golf simulator setups will use a rear-sitting launch monitor. Those sit behind the golfer. Those are popular and they're priced well, but they need an additional 8 feet behind the golfer in order to track the ball. That's a big issue indoors. It just doesn't fit. A side-sitting launch monitor, like the SkyTrack Plus, completely fixes that. It sits right next to the mat, so our footprint is a lot more compact, about 1/3 smaller. The only trade-off is that you have to move the launch monitor from the left side of the mat to the right side of the mat when a lefty and or a righty step up to hit. We think that small trade-off is worth it for how portable, compact, and simple it is to use. Okay, let's talk about the projector. We highly recommend a short throw projector with at least bare minimum 3,500 lumens. Standard projectors need a big distance to make a big picture. If you decide to put the projector behind the golfer is in the way and you get shadow. Mounting the projector overhead creates a bigger issue. You need tripods, brackets, some sort of a rigging material in order to keep it up there and have it stay steady. So long story short, standard projectors need more room than you can handle. A short throw projector can make that same large image from just about 4 feet away from the screen. So we set ours up right in front of the golfer, so it's compact, clean, and bright. Go for at least 3,500 lumens, 4,000 if you can manage it. It'll save you space and make your image look way better. All right, next up, let's talk about the hitting mat. A lot of setups you'll see will use a 5x5 hitting mat, basically the driving range size. They're heavy and hard to move, even in a pickup truck. So in order to transport your mat, you're gonna have to bend one end or roll it up. You're gonna have to manipulate your mat every time you move it. You don't really wanna do that. We went with a smaller hitting mat, 3 feet by 5 feet. Still really comfortable for the golfer, and it fits anywhere. In a car, it slides behind the seats. In an SUV, you can lay it flat in the back. We usually pack it in first, and then we store everything else on top of it. And never once has anyone said this mat's too small. So go with a 3x5 mat. It's the perfect balance of comfort and portability, and you'll thank yourself every time you pack it up. Next up, let's talk about our tech. We went with an iPad instead of a desktop, and it made everything easier. A lot of golf simulator companies will bring a full computer setup for the best graphics and the highest resolution. They look great, but they're fragile and they're hard to move around. You need to bring cables, monitor, tables, and you need to keep all that organized. Way too much stuff. The iPad keeps things simple. It's light, tough, connects really quickly with most launch monitor software. The graphics aren't quite as fancy, but players don't care. They're up there hitting for 90 seconds, not counting pixels. Simplicity, safety, and reliability beat high-end graphics every time. If you want a lighter, tougher, more portable option, go with the iPad. And no one's judging you for your graphics. Okay, it looks like you made it this far. Let's talk about the hitting bay, the heart of the setup. Most mobile golf simulator companies will use massive structures, 16 by 16 feet by 9 feet. They look great, but they're heavy. They need multiple people to move and maneuver, and they don't fit in cars. There's no way you're setting those up indoors. We wanted something one person could move, store, and set up. Our inflatable golf simulator bay is 12 feet wide by 8.5 feet high by 6 feet deep. It deflates down to about a big duffel bag size, which can fit in any car or SUV. And it's still a great setup and looks really professional and impressive when you walk up to it. The downside of the smaller inflatable bay is that you need a tent in order to run an outdoor setup. But we believe that trade-off is well worth it. Those big walk-in bays lock you into outdoor events only, and you don't want to be stuck doing that. Smaller is smarter and easier. So those were the 5 most important pieces of equipment that you need to go small and compact with in order to have a setup that's going to fit in the back of your car. Every piece we chose with a very specific goal in mind. And you should do the same when you're putting together your setup. That's it, guys. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I guess we'll just see you on the next video.